Welcome back to Wave of Docker. Got another week in music coming up for you right now. Week in Music 20. I'm going to play with some title cards and stuff, I think, for this episode. I want to start locking in more with YouTube now that school's over. But yeah, episode 20. Big week. 4 albums this week. Yeah, some pretty good albums. An album that is a re-release of an album that's 4 years old, which is interesting. But mostly new stuff. But yeah, 4 albums. I'll let the guys take over and then I'll be back. So here they are. Album number 1 of the week, Alta Vista by Childish Gambino. Came out this year. But actually came out March 15, 2020. But whatever. So this is the remixed, remastered, refinished, finished, whatever version of 3/15/20 by Childish Gambino, the album that came out in 2020, like right before lockdown. I remember like playing that album a bunch when it came out. I still play it a bunch now. I really enjoy that album. And this is like the version I guess he's more comfortable with, which is interesting because some of the songs were a little bit better. I thought Time sounded better. Algorithm I thought was better. The Left Foot Right Foot one, I think that was a little bit better, but the Young Nudie feature on that was really funny. It kind of came out of nowhere, did not really fit with it at all, which I think they probably did on purpose, I bet. But I don't know. I feel like 1238 or 1238, which is now Psilocybe / Millennial Love, I thought that mixing was worse on this version. I thought To Be Hunted was worse on this version. And there's no more transition between those two songs, so that kind of stinks. That transition was really cool. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really rocking with this new version as much as I was the original version. It might just be like, I might just be doing like some like revisionist stuff with the past version, but I don't know. I feel like it's, I think it's like apples to like an older Apple. I don't know. I'm just not that big a fan of it. The songs are still good, but I think just like when I'm comparing them, like the old and the new versions, I kind of favored the older versions. So I'm going to go 79 hot dogs out of 100, I think. It's all right. On to the next album. Album number 2 of the week, Floor Seats by A$AP Ferg. Came out in 2019. This album was banging. Only 29 minutes long, nice and short, compact. Love albums like that, as I've talked about on the show before. This album was banging. I mean, I loved it. It was just high energy beats, really fantastic features. Like Rico Nasty was on here, A$AP Rocky, Brent Faiyaz. The one with Brent Faiyaz, that song is angelic. It's beautiful. It's straight out of a fairy tale, which I think it's called like fairy tales, fantasies, some other shit. But dude, this album, really, really good. It was just, short, sweet, to the point, just good production. His voice is great. He has like, his ad lib, like the ooh ooh. I thought that was cool. Just like brought out the energy. It's just a good like high energy. Like I could see this being good for like like pre-gaming, whether pre-gaming a tailgate or pre-gaming an actual game. I don't know. It was just high energy. I liked it. It was good for me. Sitting down in my chair and taking a final exam. I'm gonna go 90 hot dogs out of 100. It did exactly what I wanted to do, and I really liked it. I'm gonna listen to a bunch of albums today. I got nothing to do, so expect me in the same outfit talking about another album in the next one. On to the next guy. Album 3, Trap Soul by Bryson Tiller, came out 2015. Hadn't checked out anything by Bryson Tiller in the past. Only really knew him from Fell in Love by Playboi Carti, his feature on that, which I really do. I like that feature. This album was alright. It was soulful trap, as the title indicated. Yeah, it was alright. It's like, it's baby mama music. It's like sex playlist music, which, like it's kind of R&B-esque. Like his voice is kind of suited for that. But, I don't know. It's just a lot of like, just talking about like his baby mama and like, stuff like that, like clubbing and stuff like that. It was good though. Like I liked it, but not really my vibe. I'm gonna go 77 hot dogs out of 100 for Trap Soul by Bryson Tiller. On to the next album. Album number 4 of the week, Angel's Pulse by Blood Orange. Came out 2019. I haven't listened to anything from Blood Orange before. I look super short in this. I haven't listened to anything from Blood Orange before. But I saw like there's like a Twitter thread where it's like, what's a beat that you wish you could live in? And it was a Blood Orange song, and it sounded pretty cool. So I was like, you know what, I'll check them out. Because that had been suggested to me before in the past. And I can see why. It's very similar to a lot of the groups I've listened to before. Kind of similar to like the Internet. Kind of similar to like, I don't know, maybe Brockhampton a little bit. It's just like a cool, you know, R&B ensemble group. The production on it was really great. Kind of like housey. Like there's a lot of like, I don't really know, like a lot of like really good like quick drums. Like I don't know, it just kind of sounded like house beats to me on some of the tracks. Gold Teeth is probably my favorite track. That song was super dope. Yeah, I thought this album was just a fun listen. Cool production, cool vocals, just like a really good mix of like slower like R&B kind of stuff, but then also like, you know, like those house beats. Like, and it was a good mixture of like more like hip hoppy paced vocals over slower beats. Like I like that kind of juxtaposition in music, so I thought that was really cool. I'm gonna go 87 hot dogs out of 100 for whatever this album was, Angel Pulse by Blood Orange. On to the guy. And now I'm back. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Week in Music. Let me know if you want any albums I should listen to, blah, 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 album, music. But yeah, I'm gonna lock in more. I want to get maybe some graphics made for the channel. So you look out for that, I guess, in the future. But that's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out!